Hey guys, welcome to my life. So, today we are going to be talking about how to forgive yourself. How to forgive yourself is what we're going to be talking about on our life. Like, forgive, first of all, let me share my life. Hey guys, you're welcome to my life. Today we'll be talking about how to forgive yourself. I don't know how to share this thing on my social media, but I'm just going to share it later. So, the last time we were live, we talked about what it is like. We talked about why do women cheat, and I got an email, not one, I got two emails that the person was saying I cheated on my partner, but he has forgiven me. We have Hi, Josephine. Hello. So, according to her, she said she cheated on her partner and her partner has forgiven her, but she has not forgiven herself. She still blames herself for breaking his trust. So, I responded in the email. I'm like, I'm coming live today. We cannot talk right now, but let's talk about this. Now, mind you, I am a massage therapist, so I talk to people a lot. Now, I see it as a guilt, right? So I thought, you know what? Let's talk about it on the life of today. Guys, so welcome, like, share, and also make your opinion. I mean, she'll be somewhere listening. So make your opinion, write something, like my life, please like it. So that, because when you like someone's life, it suggests to other people, you know? So, like the life, as we talk about how to forgive yourself. Okay, you've made the mistake. Your partner trusted you and you cheated. Even though he has moved on sincerely, they have two babies together, but she's still living with the guilt of of infidelity. So how will she forgive herself? How will someone like that forgive herself? So we're just gonna jump right into it. Now, for me, number one is acknowledging. I mean, she already acknowledged that, okay, uh, I did something wrong. She has acknowledged that she was wrong, which is hard for a lot of people. A lot of people don't believe they are wrong and they are always right, never wrong. So she has acknowledged that she's wrong. That's the first thing. The first thing to forgiving yourself in such situation is knowing that it happened. There is no denial. It's just like grieving. For you to overcome a grief, let's say you are overcoming a grief, you need to understand that, okay, this thing has happened. This person is gone, is never coming back. It happened. So that's the first thing. Um, Hi, Marily. Hello, welcome. Linda. Oh, okay. I can, yeah. Hey, like the live, please tap on the tops and give me a like as you come. Thank you. So, acknowledging that it happened. This thing really happened. How did I get to this point? It happened. You have acknowledged that it happened. Number one, you understand why did it happen? Why did I let myself ben je Nederlands? Nee, ik spreek Engels, maar ik ben thank you for liking my life. Ik ben hier in België. Je spreekt Nederlands of je begreep Agnes of nee? Ik weet het niet. Hè. What are you saying? Thank you for liking. Big is speaking. No, I'm speaking English because it's a global audience. Hi, Kinsley. Hello. Like my life as you come. Okay, so we are responding to an email on how do I forgive myself for cheating on my partner. So mistake happened. So number one is acknowledging that it happened. It's not, there's no more denial. You have accepted it. I broke the trust my partner had for me. So how do we move on? Now, this case is different. If your partner refused to forgive you, let's say you cheat, that one is different. But we're only addressing the email that came on how do I forgive myself for breaking my partner's trust. Okay, and I already said number one is acknowledging that it happened. You acknowledge it. Okay, I screwed up. It has happened. It has happened. What is the way forward? Now, why did it happen? Is it like you were too close to that person that you cheated on your partner with, or you are just why did that happen? Do you speak English? If you can type in English, it would be way better for me. Me too, I speak English. Okay, please type in English. Because I'm responding, Miss Volu Linda Hulun. Can you type it in English, please? Okay, so understand why it happened. Let's say I, God forbid, I pray not to, cheat on my partner. What happened? How did I get to that place where I had to, hi? How did I get to the place where I had to cheat on him? Why? Is it like I was attracted to that person, or there was a part of my relationship that is just, that is not just there? Or he didn't give me enough time and attention that now warrants me cheating on him? That is the first thing. You need to know why that happened. Why did that mistake happen? If there is a way to, if there's a way to let that go, you need to know why it happened. It's just like someone who hurt someone back or hurting somebody. Why am I hurting this person? Old 14. Oh, you're 14 years old. I don't understand what that means. My old 14. What is that? Is it you are or me? Okay, now understand why it happened. This is so I'm reading every comment because it is interactive. I'm not going to just sit here and just talk. If I wanted to make a blog of it, I would have made a blog. So pardon me if I keep reading every comment, because that is how you interact with people. Okay, so number 3 is accepting and taking responsibility. Now you now have acknowledged it. You have understand why it happened. The next one is you accept responsibilities. Now you need to accept that, okay, this is the reason why this happened. Now accept and take responsibility. Now the thing is, I made a mistake. So the mistake is made. So why do I need to keep beating myself? Take responsibility. Ask your partner, how do I make it now? For those that just come in, we are responding to an email because of the last live we had about why do women cheat. Now, this email said she broke the trust her partner had for her, even though they are still married with 2 kids now after the infidelity. She still feels guilt. That how does she forgive herself? So that is what we're talking about. Thank you for the hearts. So now you take responsibility and seek help. If you do not talk about the reason why that mistake happened, it will keep happening. Hello, Shiwata. I'm not so close to the phone, so it's a bit far from me. So forgive me for the yeah. So now it has happened. You, number one is acknowledge it happened, understand why it happened, because without the why you cannot move on, and so it will not happen again. Number three is taking responsibility. Okay, it has happened, it has happened. I take responsibility. Beg your partner, I would say, for forgiveness. Let him know that you really you are remorseful about what has happened and all that. Apologize and make amends. Now, how do you make an amends? This is where I'm going to be talking more on that. How do you make an amends? It's by building trust again. Now, a trust once broken, it is difficult to get back. It is way difficult to get back. Now, it's probably because why did your partner even forgive you, first of all? It might just be that maybe he knows that at that point in your relationship, you have harmed yourself, or he has hurt you in different way, maybe by ignoring you, by not having time for you, by too much working and not making a date night for you guys, so that vacuum had to be filled. Somehow we are human, and that vacuum, when it comes to relationship, has to be filled. So it's not about the blame, it's about why and how that even happened in the first place. So apologize and make amends. Amends by just being that you are yeah, be yourself, explain to him, let him by himself forgive you, and forgive yourself. I think that's the first thing also. Then learn from it. Now, any mistake that is made without you learning from it, there is no, is to keep repeating itself. If there is one thing I've learned early in life, is to know that mistake happen. But if you do not take responsibility, you do not learn from that mistake, it is a pattern that keeps reproducing itself. Patterns cannot be easily broken. That is why when you start feeling that vacuum in your heart to say, okay, um, your eyes is beginning to go other place in relationship, you know, like you have made a bad choice. The minute your partner no longer serves its need, there's something wrong. I mean, relationship is not about love. There comes a time where you grow past that I love you stage and just accept it. It's about choosing a person. So you choose that person over and over again and still learn to, be in love with that person. Learning from your mistake, that is another reason. Talk to yourself with compassion. It has happened, you have made amends, you've apologized, you accept responsibility, you understand why it happened. Now talk to yourself with compassion. Mercy, you have made that mistake. There is no point of going over and over it again. Let's move on. So moving on is also a way of forgiving yourself. Just move past it. His mistake is mistake. I mean, it's life, huh? Nobody came with a manual of life. If not, we will not all be sitting here today. Then give it time. Self-forgiveness isn't a one-time event. It's a process. So if you want to forgive yourself, it's a long-term thing. It's a process. Don't think because you're just going to forgive yourself just like that. It's just, you have made a mistake. It's a process to heal. It's just like healing from a wound. When you go for a surgery or you have a cut, it takes time to heal, and it takes nurturing to heal. So forgive yourself and give yourself time to heal. Give yourself time to heal. Forgiveness is a process, like I earlier said. So for you not to repeat that pattern of behavior, or keep having that guilt is to give yourself time to heal. Just to refresh the room, we got an email from our last discussion on why do women cheat. And the email said that she cheated on her partner, even though they have kids together right now, but she still feels the guilt. Her partner has forgiven her, but she still feels the guilt. How does she forgive herself? So that is what brought us to this: how to forgive yourself. Now we gave 7 points already, so I'm just gonna go over them. Acknowledge that it happened. There's no denial of it. It happened. It happened. It's just like grieving. When you lost somebody, it's a process. You go through the process of denial to accepting and to live with it. So it's like grieving. You go through the five process. Understand why it happened. We already said that. Accept responsibility. No shame. No shame in the game. Just accept the responsibility that this happened. It happened. There's no point of yeah, I don't think there's any point of you going rigmarole around it and like, oh, how did I do it? No, it has happened. It has happened. Move on. Apologize and make amends, which I think is important. If you want to forgive yourself, apologize and move on. It's not keep apologizing. The person said I'm forgiving you, but you keep going back to the same thing. I'm like, oh, I said I'm sorry. Let's say there's a little conflict in the house, and the first thing you think is because, oh, I made the mistake 5 years ago. Move on. It's a mistake 5 years ago. It's past. If the person does not like, you cannot live with it, okay, call it done, because you have to forgive yourself. And there's something I know I did in the past, which I think was a really bad thing, I would say. If I offend someone, we're all human, we offend people. Let's say if I offend someone and the person treats me in a different way, even if I have apologized, I go over it and I go, this was back then, yeah. I go, is it because I did this 2 years ago or last month that's why you said this? And the person will go, no, but it's past. And that also kind of make me run away from a lot of people. Now, a lot of people didn't know why I just woke up in the morning and don't want to talk to them again. It's because I feel like because of that mistake, they are not treating me the way I should be treated. So in that case, I just kind of black them out, which I think is not a good way to live. You have apologized. So when something happened, you should not think it is because of that mistake you made 5 years ago, or the mistake you made 2 years ago, or even the mistake you made yesterday. You are in the present. It's an irresponsible behavior for someone to keep holding your mistake against you, except it is something that almost cost them out, like is unforgivable, which I think there's almost nothing that is unforgivable. The only thing I feel is unforgivable or it cannot be forgiven just like that is when the person has not apologized. Now, I mean, I still have a few people that I know, like, I would like to be friends again or be close to this person again. But because of what they did and they have not acknowledged it, they feel time will just heal the wound and everybody will move on and I will forget. No. So when you made a mistake, or let's say there's a cheating in a relationship, first of all, let your partner forgive you. Acknowledge it. And there is no, oh, this because of this, it's because of this. After you have apologized, and then you now have a closure. Like, I believe in closure. I always, like, if there's something that happened, I go over it and over it again. Why did this thing happen? Why did this person treat me like this? Why did I act like that? Is it my body is trying to say something to me? So forgiving is not just I have forgiven you. No. For people like, I would say, me, that are sensitive, we want to go through the process. We want to know why you did what you did, what I can do to avoid it so that it does not happen again. Because for overthinkers, it goes like, she did not tell me why she did, or he did not tell me why he did this the last time. Probably he's going to do it again if he's not having a conversation about it. So your mind keep going, it's still going to happen again. It's a mind thing, it's a mind game. So a lot of people, after they have had that issues in relationship, they still have that guilt in them. Instead of, okay, for that sister, I'm just going to be making reference to you. I hope you are seeing this video. Is to have a conversation with your partner. Okay, the period that happened, which is unacceptable in relationship, first of all, but he has moved on and you should as well. But in that case, you need to tell him, why did it happen? Were you attracted to that person at that time? That is why communication in relationship is very, very, very important. It's as important as the relationship itself. If you find someone attractive all through the day, let's say you're out and about, and there's somebody that's really attractive that caught your attention, if you have a good relationship with your partner, there is nothing that stops you from telling your partner, oh, babe, if you see this guy I saw, he has chiseled chest, whatever, whatever, explain to him. That will remove the thought from your mind. Now there are temptations flying around. I'm not even going to lie to you. If you have a good relationship with your partner and you see somebody that is very, no, but someone that is attractive when you go out and you come back home and tell your partner, this person I saw today was very attractive. This is what he was wearing. This is what he was wearing. Your partner, no, the chances of you cheating on your partner with that person is slim. Let's just start with that. It is slim. As couples, as people that have, the possibility of you, let's say I go to the gym, I come back, I always say about that, oh, look at what this person did in the gym. I always like to talk about it because it puts me in check, like, make him know. So if, for example, we're talking about the reason women cheat and the forgiving process. So for men, we'll talk about that maybe next week. So it's for you to tell your partner what you saw outside. What made that person attractive? Why did you fall into that temptation? What can your partner do to make it not happen again? Sometimes it might just be denial. You're falling for that person, but you're denying it and you're dismissive. Babe, how was your day? Yeah, it was good. Nothing happened. You know in your heart that you're falling for somebody. Why not just tell your partner? That will put you on a reset. Well, that is how I think. It puts you on a reset, especially if you're in a communicative relationship. A relationship that is not based on control or anything. So when you communicate right with your partner, there is no way you will cheat on that person you find attractive that you've already told your partner about. It's just as if you're having probably meetings. Okay, I'll say this. I used to like when I was still in Nigeria doing directing and doing producing, there used to be this actor I really liked at that point. Now I knew somehow like I like him more than the usual. So what I do is at that point I had a boyfriend in quotes. So I told them, I'm like, oh, there's this actor that really find him attractive and I think he does me too. But that actually puts me on a check. It makes me feel like, don't go there. And then when I say it, he goes, That does not stop me from using him for my job. That just made me feel okay. It just puts me in check. I will not remember the conversation I had with my partner concerning that same person. So it kind of puts you on a check if you find somebody attractive and there's a tendency of, cheating. And another thing is, outside having the conversation with your partner, or being open about your feelings, is also telling them where they are lacking. Now, before, there's always a loophole, I would say. Before a woman would cheat, there's a loophole. Why is she cheating? Why is she cheating? If you want more time, why not tell your partner, like, I need more time with you. I need to have this time with you. I want movie night, date night, dinner night. I want to have this time with you. Especially if you know you have a busy partner, you have a busy person, or a career person as a partner. That's one of the ways you can overcome cheating as a woman. But if it has happened, there is no need of beating yourself up. If your partner truly forgives you, is to tell them where they lacked. Now, I know men do not like to be told, oh, you didn't do this well. But the ones that are emotionally matured understand, and they that themselves to tell you, okay, I know I screwed up in this area, or I'm lacking in this area, let's make amends. Except you are with a baby that still needs to grow up. But other than that, men are not supposed to be, yeah, other than that, I don't think, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but other than that, cheating on your partner, I think, is a no-no. But it has happened in your case, so therefore, we are looking for a way out. Now, number next, it has happened. You've explained the reason why it happened. What is the way forward? Now, she claimed, or according to her, your partner has forgiven you, you now have kids together. What is the way forward? What is the way forward in order to tell your partner, like, what's the way forward? Number one is being transparent. There is too much secretive when it comes to relationship. I see a lot like, oh, I don't want my partner to know this. I don't. Is she that person you chose is your partner? So why are you hiding things from that person? Is there a reason why you're hiding relationship, hiding transactions from your partner? Why? Now, transparency will help you overcome temptation. We live in a world where, let's talk about, depends on your spec though. We live in a world where your spec will pass 10 times in a day. Depends on your field of, or depends on your career field though. Depends on what you do for work. You will see more educated, more fit people. But how are you adjusting to that? Are you going to just let your partner suffer? Are you going to just not say anything? Relationship is about talking. We lack talking. And the people, the ones that don't want, the ones that wants to talk, the other partner is too sensitive to talk. Oh, let it go, let it go. Now, dismissal. Let's talk about dismissal. When a person is being dismissive in a particular topic, it's either it doesn't mean, it means nothing to them, or it just means that there's something you're hiding. I mean, I'm asking you about something that I think you should talk about, and now you're dismissive. Some people take it as, when he or she start being dismissive, it's a red flag. And your partner might not know the reason, except you tell them the reason why you are being dismissive in that area. Ooh. If not, they wouldn't know. So being open tells you everything you need to know about a person, I would say. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, learning from it. So I think we've talked, so we are just diving in deep on how do you learn from it. How do you, from your relationship perspective, learn from it? Is it like you just, how do you learn from it? How do you, I mean, one sec. Why can't I find this video? I'm trying to share my life, but I'm finding it quite difficult to share. Um, Okay, so done with that. Okay, I've been talking for 30 minutes now, so I'm just going to rephrase. So after our last life we had about uh after our last life we had about why do women cheat. So a lady sent me a message. I got two messages, but we're just talking about one. And she said she cheated on her partner a couple of years ago, but the partner has forgiven her. She has kids with him now, but she cannot say to forgive herself for doing that, for breaking the promise or for breaking their trust. So, because I know I was coming live today, I uh, kind of like just, okay, we're going to talk about this um, on my next live. So it to be interactive, not just me talking. Everybody's going to contribute. Mind you, I'm just going to put this out there. Now, everybody makes mistake. Let's start with that, or let's continue with that. Everybody makes mistake, but everybody at some point have done things they regret. Now, but you're not gonna move on by being stuck to um, what you have done. You're not gonna move on. You have to move on to be able to attain some certain level. So nobody wake up in the morning and say I want to make mistakes today. So yep. One sec. I need more light. I don't know why this. I need more light. Have I been talking since and nobody has been hearing me? Oh, my apologies. Jesus Christ, I have been speaking and it's been on mute. Oh, why didn't you guys say something? I literally just saw it and I was talking for 2 minutes. I'm just gonna repeat. So the reason a lot of people do not get the desired forgiving results. Okay, so we're still talking. The reason a lot of people don't get the desired result when it comes to forgiveness is because they did not um really ask for forgiveness. Like, it's just as someone has offended me. You didn't tell me what you are sorry for. You did not say, "Oh, Mercy, I'm sorry." Sorry for what? You need to be specific. So for that sister, you need to like go back to your partner and apologize exactly what happened. There is no denial. There is no, "Oh, I'm sorry." Mm-mm. What are you sorry for? And are you willing to make an amends? Because a lot of people are not willing to make an amends. They just say they are sorry. So forgiveness comes from a place of not denial. You're not denying it happened. But yeah, I would say that's where forgiveness comes from. Respect their process. Don't rush them. You have um you have broken the trust your partner has for you. So do not rush him or her into forgiving you. Anyway, that is it for today. Mm, why is it on my face? Okay. I hope, because I'm just trying to see how this can be more interactive. So I'm putting start a poll. Let me see if this works. Yes, option. So let's hear what the audience have to say. Is this a yes or no? So we have talked about quite a lot of things today because we got an email and the lady said her partner has forgiven her for cheating on him a couple of years ago. They even have kids now, but she still she still feel guilty. So we talked about how she can forgive herself. So guys, now the ball is on you. We need answers. We are still voting. Guys, vote, vote, vote. Will you forgive a cheating partner? So as you come, is it that you click yes or no? We need your vote. We need to know. Say something. Vote, vote, vote. Maybe I should have put. Guys, write your answers. What is your answer? I think you should have it on your own screen. You can say yes, or you can say no, or you can just answer. Somebody said it depends. Someone said depends. So what is your own take? Yes or a no? Is it a yes from you or a no? There's something I need to put. Nope. Guys, we are voting, so put in your vote, yes or no, or write your answer. Will you forgive a cheating partner? Um, I don't know if you can hear me. I put on, because we're finishing in like 5 or 10 minutes. So I put on a vote. Thank you for your likes. Thank you so much. But there's a vote on your screen. You should say something, yes or no, or depends. And what are your reasons? It should be on your screen. You should be able to see it. You can just click on it and then you will say no. Okay, go on there's a vote. Okay, there's something as well that you can write your answer and you will explain why. You can just write it on the screen. It's there on the screen. Because we're trying to test this new technology that helps people interact more while you're on live. We've been on live for 1 hour, so we'll be finishing in less than 10 minutes, but we want more votes. Now, this is what we talked about today. There's somebody who sent me an email. She said she cheated on her partner, is a woman. She cheated on her partner a couple of years ago, and her partner forgave her, and they have two boys. Now, given that, she also is saying that she's finding it difficult to forgive herself. That what do I advise? My sister, straight up. So, but this is a woman, sis. This is a woman. She said her partner, like she cheated on her partner a couple of years ago. Her partner forgave her and they have children together now. But she's still carrying the guilt and not be able to forgive herself for breaking the trust that holds the family. But yeah, the partner has forgiven her. She's unable to forgive herself. So I'm just gonna go over what I said. I said you should acknowledge it happened. There is no denial. Go straight. It happened. Plead for forgiveness. Accept your responsibility. Accept responsibility with zero shame. Apologize and make amends. Cut all ties with the third party. I mean, all of it. Give it time. Do not rush your partner into forgiving you. We already talked about taking full responsibility. Be transparent. Why was that person? Why? What happened that the woman cheat? See, it is almost difficult for a woman to cheat. So for a woman to cheat on you, what did you do? Because if you keep denying, oh yes, she cheated on me, she cheated on me, did you create space for her? Were you the one that created that environment for her? So that is something, a question she needs to ask herself, and a conversation she needs to have with her partner. I said so. Be transparent. Why did it happen? If XYZ was in place, would this had happened? Is something she needs to also talk to herself about so she can forgive herself. Respect their pain. Your partner has been through that pain, so respect it, and also respect yourself. I already talked about the cut all ties with the third party because it's not healthy for your relationship. Make the necessary changes. So that was what I talked about. And we're about to close for today's live because I'll be coming back live tomorrow. And the next thing I asked is, will you forgive a cheating partner? If you said no, why? There is a, how do I call this? There is a questionnaire in your front in the screen. You can type in it, type your answer on it. You can type your answer on so the answer can be shown. So that is what we are ending with today. Now, I would say this, everybody makes mistake. The truth is, there is no right way to forgive yourself. Now, we could give you suggestions to say, do it this way, do it that way, but what is the right way? What do you feel is the right way? Do you think in 10 years your partner will not use that against you, or you would wish you had left? So it's something you would like. I'm talking to this lady now. It's something you have to have a conversation with yourself about. Are you sure it cannot or it won't happen again? Be transparent to yourself. So yeah, no matter what, the most important is becoming a better version of yourself. And this goes for everybody. The things you should be competing with is being a better version of yourself. Outside that, nothing. Well, I feel it is better to stay away from the cheater because he could definitely do it again. It's a she, mama. She's the one that cheated on her partner. So she is saying that she already, like, before they had babies is when she cheated, but the man forgave her. But she's feeling the guilt. She's never been able to forgive herself. So would you say her partner should stay away from her, or she just get out of the relationship? But they already have kids now. Yes, it's a she. She cheated, but she's finding it difficult to forgive herself. So for me, I said, if you know you will not do it again, forgive yourself, because it's been a long time. It's over how many years you now have kids with him. So except, this is my own, except the man is not using it against her. Now, if you can hear me, this is my own take on it. Except your man is not using it against you after many years, and he said he has forgiven you. You now go, yes, why are you dressed like this? You want to go cheat again? You want to go cheat again? Bringing you down. I don't think that is forgiveness. That is him not having a choice. That is him not, for some maybe religion purpose or something. There must be a reason. Then I think for your own mental health, you should get out, because it will keep bringing down your self-esteem, affect you spiritually, physically, and otherwise, which I think it is abuse. So if you know, like, that is your case, because it's been how many years, he has forgiven you, if he still treats you right, there is no way you should still be feeling this guilt. Abi, am I wrong? Well, this is my own take. There's no way you should still be feeling the guilt. except that you know in your heart that your eye is still outside. Please leave that man jejeje. And see, I've speak pidgin. Leave him alone, let him face his life. The same way we advise women, if you know he's verbally, emotionally doing all the wrong things to you, live with your head. The same way you should also tell him to. Because, yeah, except there is also, I don't know, but, and again, what did he do for you to cheat? Because, yeah, what did he do? What did he do? I've not had the conversation. I only saw the email and I decided to share it. So, yes, guys, I want to say thank you so much. If you did not like already, please do share. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe. I will be back with more videos. Better, I feel she should leave if she is being judged with her past. Exactly. So if you are being judged with your past and you genuinely know you have forgot, you will not do it again. Like you genuinely know that your eyes is still not outside. So I genuinely think if he's using it against you, then you should leave. It's time to leave. There's no two ways about it. So yeah. We got 2 votes already. Please like my life before you go. We're gonna close. I'm gonna shut down in a couple of minutes. I'm just waiting for you to like my life. And I will literally say, now I try not to say I will forgive or I will not forgive, because people tend to get manipulated by these things. But this is my thought. If you know you can forgive, depends on the situation though. If you know you can forgive your cheating partner, go ahead. But if you know you can't, there's no point of being in there and making their life miserable. That is what I would say. There is no point of still staying and making their life miserable. If you're forgiving, forgive from your heart. If you're not forgiving, no, you're not forgiving. You're not, you're not Jesus, huh? You're not Jesus. There are some people that can't stand it. You just look at them and you just think about the past and you just like, so do what is best for you, honey. So next week, in as much as I'm still going to come on live tomorrow, we will talk about why men cheat. So all through this week, we dealt with why women cheat and how to forgive yourself, especially if you are caught in the act, like the code play, why women cheat. There are several reasons. We already established that. So, it is what it is. So, we got 3 votes. Thank you guys for voting. Thank you. Like my life before you go. If you know you have not liked it, we've been here for over an hour. So like my life before you go. So next week we'll be dealing with why do men do it? Because all through this week it was like an attack on the women from this angle. Coldplay, yep. That was cold. Those people were cold-hearted. When the Bible said there is nothing hidden under the sun, that was it. Nothing that is done in the dark that will not come in on light, in the light. That was it. But let's really talk about this. I know I still have time. And can a woman that is really satisfied mentally, physically, I know it takes only God to satisfy a woman, but how rare, I think it's really rare for women to cheat. What do you think? Maybe some women do it for basically revenge. I want to bring up some things I wrote down, so let's see. I want to bring out some things I wrote down. Okay, these are some of the things I wrote down. The reason why women cheat. Now, this is based on true life stories. Women is no woman gets married and say, I'm going to divorce this man. I'm telling you. So I said the woman is not okay, but let's just go over it again. Number one, I said emotional neglect. When the man neglects a woman, the woman wants to say, let's go get it outside. Lack of appreciation and affection. Number two, why women would cheat. Number three, revenge. You have done it so much. It's just like Cardi B and Offset. Offset did it to the point where Cardi B said, how do I get back on this guy? Let's do it when I have his baby inside of me. That's Coldplay. Loneliness in relationship. You're married but you're single. You're lonely in bed. The bed is cold. You're lying there all by yourself. My sister, you get it? That can make a woman cheat. Low self-esteem. When the man has talked down on this woman to the point that she feels less of herself, and all of a sudden someone sees her out and be like, you're beautiful, you're breathtaking. Of course she will. Curiosity and boredom. Some women are bored. They are bored because the man is never available. So women are talkers. They go for people who are listening, people who listen to them. Feeling trapped, uncontrolled. Now, this one is one major reason. When you start thinking you are in control, and the woman start feeling trapped, and the man is controlling, the woman will cheat. That is definite. Emotional and physical abuse. When you already talked about that, when the man, every little thing you talk down on the woman will cheat. Opportunities and weak boundaries. When her boundaries are weak, every time XYZ can just call to her and zero class. Cheat, of course. Does this justify cheating actually? Now, my answer is no. All these 9 points I just gave does not justify cheating, but there are these are some of the reasons why women cheat. This does not, I go over it again, this 9 does not justify why women cheat, but it contributes, it is some of the reason why women cheat. Understand why it isn't the same as saying it is okay. Cheating breaks trust. So just when you are thinking of revenge, think about that one. I would rather you leave than you cheat back. Exploring reasons and prevent it from happening is your major concern. And building yourself. I don't think a responsible woman under a man's roof will want to do that. Rebuilding, healing, all these are things people are willing to, like, I've been hurt before, I don't want to be hurt again. So you don't want to keep healing and healing and healing and healing. One day you just give up. Anyway, those are some of the reasons we talked about in our last video. We talked about 9 things why women cheat, which I don't think they justify cheating on your partner as a woman, but there are some of the reasons why women cheat. Guys, thank you so much for staying tuned. We will be back tomorrow with more life, but next week, all through our life and our on our lives, we are going to be talking about why do men cheat. All through this week, if you missed a part of it, please go back and rewatch it. Why do women cheat? We have it on blogs and we have it on live videos as well. Do have a lovely evening. Bye bye. And thank you for voting too.